Okay, moving on to our special board meeting. It is 7:52 PM and we are opening our special board meeting. Roll call, Dr. Ariel Cruz Vela, present. Crystal Hernandez,
Present.
Israel Villarreal,
Present.
Rudy Corona, Frutoso Gomez,
Present.
Orlando Lopez, Alex Reina, Alfredo Perez, Tony Torres. Okay, no public comment? No public comment. Moving on to action agenda. Agenda item 3.1, discussion and possible approval of Blue Cross Blue Shield Employee Group Health Insurance Plan for the 2025-2026 school year.
So the administration recommends that we go with the presentation that we had during the workshop. So I don't know if y'all have any other questions for Mr. Everett, but. Want to talk about it some more? Can we take this to the back, Tony? Legal issues. Financial issues, you have questions, we can ask them here.
Okay, so. Okay, so I need a motion to move agenda item 3.1 to the closed session.
So moved.
And a second? Okay, all those in favor? We're taking that into closed session. Agenda item 3.2, discussion and possible approval of purchases over $50,000.
Mr. Cortez, do we have a list of items? Does your mic work there?
It's working. For $34,430. You want me to read the amounts?
Do y'all, have you all seen the list? Do y'all have any questions for any of them? A lot of these are other programs that we are using for our academics department that we're trying to get them approved so we can get them ordered before school starts. Any questions on? No questions.
Okay. A motion to approve purchases over $50,000.
So moved.
I've got a motion by Mr. Coron and a
Second.
second by Mr. Gomez. All those in favor? Motion passes. Agenda item 3.3, discussion and possible approval of revisions to board policy DNA. Mr. Charte?
Go ahead.
This is just a TASB proposal for the waivers. We do not, because of the TIA and because we don't want any skewed data, we do not want teachers that are eligible for the TIA to have a waiver. So we're trying to take that wording out of our policy.
Okay, so this is just a change on policy DNA to remove the waiver for TIA eligible teachers.
Yes.
All those in favor? Or I need a motion?
Moved.
I've got a motion by Ms. Hernandez and a second by Mr. Villarreal. All those in favor? Motion approved. Agenda item 3.4, discussion and possible approval of revisions to the board policy of IEC.
EIC.
EIC, oh my gosh.
Ms. Cornett?
So this one is on class ranking. It's just cleaning up the policy. This had previously already been approved by the board, but it was still on our actual policy document. And so it's going back and just kind of cleaning that up.
So moved.
Okay, I've got a motion by Mr. Gomez and a second by Mr. Reyna. All those in favor? Motion passes. Agenda item 3.5, discussion and possible approval of revisions to board policy of FNCE.
So this is just the proposed changes from TASB for the new cell phone bill that is going to be implemented into the schools, and this is just their proposed changes.
Got a motion? I've got a motion by Ms. Hernandez and a second by Mr. Corona. All those in favor? Motion passes. Discussion and possible approval of revisions to board policy FD.
This is just based on our recommendation that we submitted to TASB to not allow homeschooled students to participate in our sports program, so we're putting that into our policy.
So this one actually comes up with this summer, the legislation. They're going to leave it up to the districts to decide if a student is not enrolled in our district, right? They're homeschooled specifically. Will we allow them to participate in UIL sports? I can give you my opinion, and I can give you the opinion of most school districts in the valley are all agreeing to say, no, we don't feel that it should be. We would rather that we have our students participating in a UIL sport, not open it up to allow students, because one, I think we're going to have students say, well, if I can stay home
And still,
and still play, then they're going to stay home and still play. The other thing too is I have kids going to school for 8 hours a day, playing a sport after school, while another student gets to do what he wants during the day and then come play a sport. So there's just a lot of inequality, in my opinion, but it is up to you all.
so can we keep a track of parents that come and ask? If
We
they're-
can.
Just so that we can have a number of, and if it's even,
I can tell you that we haven't had any in the last 2 years, but
okay.
as of right now.
I've got a motion by Mr. Corona and a second by Mr. Gomez. All those in favor? Motion passes. Agenda item 3.7, discussion and possible approval of the acceptable use agreement. Is that right there?
So they just changed the wording based on TASB's guidelines, and that's just for our technology, use of any technology devices that our students and employees use. So we were just trying to get that approved.
I've got a motion by Mr. Corona and a second by Ms. Hernandez. All those in favor? Agenda item 3.8, discussion and possible approval of revisions to the 25-26 compensation plan.
So for the compensation plan, there was just some minor changes. One of them was just title changes for the first one. And then there was already a person receiving the orchestra assistant, so we were just putting that language into the compensation book, and it was just to have the distinction between the two. And the other one, it's just cleaning up. We took off a title on a clerk. And the other one was for the coordinator for ASP. We have one employee that's going to be overseeing 2 sites, and so we were increasing that stipend.
CFO?
That's the assistant superintendent. It was just a title change.
Okay. So I'm asking that right now we currently
Chief.
we have a vacancy as a CFO, but I'm going to ask that we do it as an assistant superintendent of finance and operations / CFO. We actually used to have it in our district that way. And actually, before Ms. Mata left, she was already seeing finance and some of the operations. We're going to go back to a lot of the operations that were always under their maintenance. HVAC will be under the transportation, food services.
It's just a title change.
Yes.
Pay grade didn't change or anything. It's just
We
a
didn't
title.
change anything with the pay grade, yeah. We will be, I know it's not part of that, but when we advertise it, it'll be superintendency certification preferred.
Can I get a motion to approve the 2025-2026 compensation plan? I've got a motion by Ms. Hernandez and a second by Mr. Villarreal. All those in favor? Motion passes. Discussion and possible approval of the student code of conduct for the 25-26 school year. It's on the attachment. Does anybody have any questions for the code of conduct changes? All the changes are highlighted within the document. Motion to approve? I've got a motion by Mr. Corona and a second by Mr. Reyna. All those in favor? Okay, 3.9, discussion and possible approval, 3.10, discussion and possible approval of the student handbook for the 25-26 school year. Same thing, it's on the attachment and all of the highlights are there. Does anybody have any questions? I've got a motion by Ms. Hernandez and a second by Mr. Villarreal. All those in favor? Agenda item 3.11, discussion and possible approval of the employee handbook for the 25-26 school year.
Say again?
Employee handbook.
Yeah, the first one was student handbook, this is employee.
I've got a motion by Mr. Corona and a second by Mr. Dana. All those in favor? Agenda item passed. Agenda item 3.12, discussion and possible approval of the 25-26 Texas Principal Evaluation Support System, TPES appraisers. Mr. Bettis? So all of the appraisers are on the list?
Yeah, we have all of our administrators on this list, so they, okay.
The principals and directors that are, will be doing the evaluations for the teachers.
I've got a motion by Ms. Hernandez and a second by Mr. Villarreal. All those in favor? Agenda item passed. And then agenda item 3.13, discussion and possible approval of the 25-26 Texas Principal Evaluation Support System, TPES calendar.
This goes with the appraisers, it's just to approve the calendar of when we will be doing the evaluations. The cutoff dates, when we can and when we can't. We do this every year.
Got a motion by Ms. Hernandez and a second by Mr. Reyna. All those in favor? Agenda item passed. It is 8:04, and we are moving into a closed meeting. In accordance with the Texas Government Code Open Meetings Act, the board may move into closed session for the following reasons. Section 551.071, for the purpose of a private consultation with the board's attorney on any or all subjects or matters authorized by law. Section 551.074, for the purpose of considering the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee, or to hear complaints or charges against a public officer or employee. It is 8:04, and we are moving into closed session. It's 9:30, and we're going to reconvene into open session. Agenda item 3.1. Discussion and possible approval of Blue Cross Blue Shield Employee Group Health Insurance Plan for 25-26 school year. Mr. Bettis?
It's just as discussed in executive session, I ask that you all approve the BCVS Employee Group Health Insurance Plan for the 25-26 school year.
As presented.
As presented.
A motion to approve.
I got a motion by Mr. Villarreal. Second. And a second by Mr. Corona. All those in favor? Motion passes. Agenda item 4.1, employment, resignations, retirements, and terminations.
Yes, as discussed in executive session, I ask that you all approve the employment, resignation, retirement, and terminations.
I've got a motion by Mr. Gomez and a second by Ms. Hernandez. All those in favor? Agenda item passed. Agenda item 4.2, discussion and consideration of employment of after-school program director. Mr. Bettis?
Yes, I ask that you approve Ms. Celia Bonuelos as our after-school program director.
I've got a motion by Mr. Corona.
Second.
And a second by Mr. Villarreal. All those in favor? Motion passed. It is 9:31. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Motion by Ms. Hernandez, second by Mr. Reyna. All those in favor? Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.